Hello everyone, I Prashant Sadafule, Assistant Professor in Department of Computer Engineering of All India Sri Shivaji Memorial Society's Institute of Information Technology. In today's session, we will learn Bressenham line drawing algorithm. In previous video, we learned digital differential analyzer, that is DDA line drawing algorithm. Now in this session, we will learn Bressenham line drawing algorithm. The contents for today's session are line equation and slope of a line, Bressenham line drawing, derivation of Bressenham line drawing algorithm, and Bressenham line drawing algorithm. Now we will see what is line equation and how we calculate the slope of line. The equation of line is y is equal to mx plus c, where m is the slope of line and c is constant. It is y-intercept of line. Next, we have to calculate the slope for a line. So slope of line is equal to m is equal to dy by dx. So here dy is the difference in y coordinates and dx is the difference in x coordinate. So as shown in figure, the line segment highlighted by blue endpoints and coordinates are x1 y1 and x2 y2. So for calculating the slope, we are taking the difference, that is y2 minus y1 and x2 minus x1. Now we'll see the basics of line drawing. When we want to draw a line on the screen, so to draw a line, we have to calculate the points or pixels to be illuminated on the screen. Now while drawing a line, sometimes it passes through two pixels at the same time. Then we have to choose one pixel from the two to illuminate it. Now as shown in figure, see the line here, that line passes from these two pixels. So at that time we need to take decision ki whether we should choose this pixel or this pixel, and the line that intersect here at point y. So we get here two pixels, that is yk and yk plus 1. So for taking decision, we have to take distances, that is d1 and d2 from intersection point. So the Bressenham algorithm calculates the distance from the intersection point y to both the pixels, and whichever is smaller we choose that pixel. Now we will see the derivation of Bressenham line drawing algorithm. Now we are looking this derivation for when slope value is less than 1, means m is less than 1. So when slope value is less than 1, at that time x value will always be incrementing in each iteration, and for y value we need to take decision. So for taking decision, we have to calculate the differences from intersection point y as shown in previous slide. So we calculate the d1, which is the distance between intersection point y to pixel yk. So d1 is equal to y minus yk. Now from line equation, we have to put value of y in the equation. So d1 is equal to mx k plus 1 plus c minus yk. Similarly, d2 is the distance between pixel yk plus 1 and intersection point. So d2 is equal to yk plus 1 minus y. Now again from line equation we have to put the value of y in d2. So d2 is equal to yk plus 1 minus in bracket mxk plus 1 plus c. Now here we get two equations for d1 and d2. Here x is always incrementing, so we can write xk plus 1 as a xk plus 1, and here yk plus 1 is next pixel, so we can write it as yk plus 1. Now we have to decide which distance is smaller. For that we have to subtract d2 from d1. So after subtracting d2 from d1 we get equation as m into bracket xk plus 1 plus c minus yk minus in bracket yk plus 1 minus mxk plus 1 plus c bracket complete. Now after solving this equation we get equation as d1 minus d2 is equal to 2m in bracket xk plus 1 minus 2yk plus 2c minus 1, and call this equation as a third equation. Now in this equation we have to put m value as a dy by dx and multiply both the sides by dx. So after putting the value of m and multiplying by dx we get equation as dx into bracket d1 minus d2 is equal to 2 dy in bracket xk plus 1 minus 2 dx in bracket yk plus 2 dx in bracket c minus dx. So solve this equation, so we get dx in bracket d1 minus d2 is equal to 2 dy xk minus 2 dx yk plus 2 dy plus 2 dx c minus dx. Now we need to find decision parameter for y value. So let's say decision parameter as a pk. So pk is equal to dx into bracket d1 minus d2, and c is equal to dy plus 2 dxc minus dx, which is constant term. So from previous equation we get new equation as pk is equal to 2 dy into bracket xk minus 2 dx yk plus c, and called this equation as a fourth equation. So we get one of the decision parameter value, that is pk, for current y value. Now after this again we need next decision parameter value for next y value. So we have to add 1 to x and y term, so it becomes pk plus 1 is equal to 2 dy in bracket xk plus 1 minus 2 dx yk plus 1 plus c, and call this equation as a fifth equation. Now we have to subtract pk from pk plus 1, so we get pk plus 1 minus pk is equal to 2 dy into bracket xk plus 1 minus xk minus 2 dx in bracket yk plus 1 minus yk plus c minus c. Now here x is always incrementing, so we can write as a xk plus 1 as xk plus 1. So we have to solve this equation by putting the value of xk plus 1 as a xk plus 1. We get pk plus 1 minus pk is equal to 2 dy in bracket xk minus xk plus 1 minus 2 dx in bracket yk plus 1 minus yk. Okay, so here xk get cancelled, so equation it becomes like this: pk plus 1 is equal to pk plus 2 dy minus 2 dx in bracket yk plus 1 minus yk, and let's call it as a sixth equation. Now we have to decide which distance is smaller. So for that, when pk is less than 0, then d1 minus d2 is less than 0, means d1 is lesser than d2. So d1 is less than d2, then we will write yk plus 1 as a yk, because current pixels distance from intersection point y is smaller, so we will have to choose current pixel. Then our formula will be, so pk plus 1 is equal to pk plus 2 dy minus 2 dx, so yk minus yk. So here yk get cancelled, so we get equation as pk plus 1 is equal to pk plus 2 dy, and when pk is greater than 0, then d1 minus d2 greater than 0, so d1 greater than d2, then we will write yk plus 1 as yk plus 1, because current pixels distance from intersection point y is larger, so we will have to choose upper pixel. At that time our formula will be, so pk plus 1 is equal to pk plus 2 dy minus 2 dx in bracket yk plus 1 minus yk. So again yk get cancelled, and we get equation as pk plus 1 is equal to pk plus 2 dy minus 2 dx. We can say that yk plus 1 minus yk value can be either be 0 or 1. Now here yk plus 1 minus yk value is 0, and in this equation yk plus 1 minus yk value is 1. Now after this we need to calculate initial decision parameter. So from fourth equation, that is pk is equal to 2 dy xk minus 2 dx yk plus c. So again we have to put the value of c in this equation. So equation becomes like this: pk is equal to 2 dy xk minus 2 dx yk plus 2 dx c minus dx plus 2 dy. Now by using line equation, that is equation number 1, calculate the value of constant c and put it in the above equation. So line equation, it is like this: yk is equal to m into bracket xk plus c. So c becomes, c is equal to yk minus m into bracket xk. So put this value in this equation. So we get equation as a p naught is equal to 2 dy xk minus 2 dx yk plus 2 dx yk minus m into bracket xk minus dx. So by using equation 2, put the value of m dy by dx in equation. So here at the place of m we have to put dy by dx. So we get equation, it is like this ki 2 dy in bracket xk minus 2 dx yk plus 2 dx yk minus 2 dx xk plus 2 dy minus dx. Now again solve this equation. So we get, so here 2 dy xk and 2 dy xk plus minus terms gets cancelled, then again minus 2 dx yk and plus 2 dx yk, these two terms get cancelled, so we get p naught as a 2 dy minus dx, and this is the equation for initial decision parameter. Now in derivation we get three different equations. So one for initial decision parameters and two equations for next decision parameter. So from these equation we have to write actual Bresenham line drawing algorithm. So algorithm is step 1 start, step 2 now we consider starting point as x1 y1 and ending points x2 y2. Step 3 Now we have to calculate dx and dy. So dx is equal to x2 minus x1 and dy is equal to y2 minus y1. So from these two we have to calculate the slope value, that is m. So m is equal to dy by dx. Step 4. Now we will calculate the decision parameter pk with following formula. So here we have to calculate the initial decision parameter, that is pk is equal to 2 dy minus dx. Step 5. The initial coordinates of the line are xk, yk, and the next coordinates are xk plus 1, yk plus 1. Now we are going to calculate two cases for decision parameter pk. So case 1, if pk is less than 0, then we have to calculate the next decision parameter by using this equation, that is pk plus 1 is equal to pk plus 2 dy, and calculate the next xk plus 1 and yk plus 1 value, that is xk plus 1 is equal to xk plus 1, means here we are incrementing the x value, and for yk plus 1 y value remains as it is, that is yk. Then case 2, if pk is greater than equal to 0, then we have to calculate the next decision parameter value, that is pk plus 1 is equal to pk plus 2 dy minus 2 dx, and we have to calculate the x and y value by using equation, that is xk plus 1 is equal to xk plus 1, means here we are incrementing the x value, and for y, yk plus 1 is equal to yk plus 1, means here also we are incrementing the y value. Step 6, we will repeat the step 5 until we found the ending points of the line, and the total number of iterations is equal to dx minus 1. Step 7, stop. Thank you.